Hello and welcome to this Wednesday pastoral weekly message, dropping on July 13th. Uh, I hope that this video finds you well whenever you watch it on whatever day. But a couple of announcements before we get into a reflection. We are very grateful for the composting event that we had last Saturday. It was really fun. We had 5 neighbors show up who weren't members of the church to learn more about composting and how we can better serve creation and how creation serves us as well, how we are given a lot of, if not all, that we need in the beauty of creation. So um, hopefully those who came to the event will start making their own dirt here shortly. I know I'm already trying. But continuing with the Summer of Sustainability, we have our next event on the 24th, the Sunday there. It's going to be outside with many different opportunities of learning about ways of reducing waste and reusing and recycling and all these different take-home opportunities on how we can keep things out of landfills and again better serve creation that we are called to be stewards of. So looking forward to that, and hopefully you can get the word out to our neighbors that that event will be happening, so that they can come and learn as well. Uh, Speaking of our neighbors and events happening on the lawn, a new announcement for us is that National Night Out is coming August 2nd. I don't know if this will read correctly with the way the camera is, but August 2nd from 6 to 8 o'clock p.m. And it says, bring your lawn chair and meet a neighbor. So there will be games and ice cream on the lawn for National Night Out August 2nd. And I love this tagline, bring a lawn chair and meet the neighbors. Um, we've been focusing a lot on evangelism and outreach in these reflections as we talk about the season after Pentecost and the growth of the church, the maturity of our faith. And sorry, I got distracted. I leaned in a bit much too there. But the bringing lawn chairs and meeting neighbors reminds me of what we're going to hear on Sunday, this coming Sunday, where we hear this story of Martha and Mary sitting at the foot of Christ to hear him preach and teach. And Martha is subtly rebuked by a loving God about how the priorities that she is putting upon herself and that wishing that Mary would prioritize around hosting the perfect kind of party for Jesus um, are not the priorities that Christ wants in that moment. Mary has chosen the better part to sit and to listen to Jesus as Jesus is present, not to miss that opportunity to sit and listen. And so, what better opportunity for us to see Christ in our neighbor and to be Christ to our neighbor than a time where we have our lawn chairs out and are sitting and meeting the neighbors. So I think one way that we can live out this better choice, as Jesus says in our gospel text, is to be more present with the people who enter our lives, rather than be distracted by the worries of this world, by the many different anxieties that modern society throws at us. We are invited to be present and to be a listening ear to those who speak when they are in our presence. And that's a way to be a better neighbor, and it's a way that we can encounter Christ in new and surprising ways, as well as in old ways. I think carving out that time of worship together on a Sunday morning is a way in which we make that choice to carve out that time to sit and to listen to the word being proclaimed. And so whether it's sitting out on the lawn, meeting a new neighbor, listening to them, or coming to worship when the doors are open. We have this invitation from Christ to listen to one another, to be surprised by the ways in which the kingdom of God draws near and preaches good news. I think we're when we sit and listen, we're always surprised at the connections that come and the ways in which we learn that we can help each other, and the ways in which we learn we are truly more in common than we think. So, as this week continues, I invite you to carve out that time to sit and listen, and to be surprised by the neighbors that you meet, or the ways in which Christ continues to preach to you in your everyday lives. So have a good one. Bye.